Mostly it goes forward.
It goes forward. Then unless you disconnect.
What's that for?
It's really volume.
Welcome to my MyKit shop. I hope you can hear me. If you are here, welcome to my shop. Today we're going to talk about something interesting. And the boat rider will call me soon that he has arrived. So when that call comes, we'll copy the number and I'll put to pay fast. Okay. This YouTube. Are we ready? Can't it send viewers?
People are done.
One.
No, more program the last
Okay.
one.
Good afternoon.
I'll go buy this one. I'll buy that time.
The two screens.
No. What will it be? I black and blue.
Blue.
I don't know. But this one has a check. You know they come.
This side.
No, another one. Look at this side. Yeah. Look at this side. All the same.
How you set up? How do they say?
Now, then they work perfect, but I guess the standard wave strike or something. I don't know if it's part or something. That's a check this one. You know they come. Then they bulb. Yeah.
Do you know they have SCC 1000? They want 26. That one is stronger. That one is stronger.
I get stronger one, but I don't like 126.
No, the 126 is. That one is stronger than.
That's a grade 8.
the grade 8. Okay.
This one be better than this one.
Very strong.
The harder you connect on. You don't get any this one, bro.
It's not the but you will open in bottom.
Any screwdriver?
Okay, you can make it. So I'll connect them. But if you get some good,
Yeah, so stay tuned. Wait, don't go nowhere.
So the first two go on screw that connect the power for you. Then the second one, I believe you take with heating.
yeah.
Did we share the link?
The second two,
It's in the.
these two. That's these two. So if you say this way, this board will go. You have to down. I don't know if it is board.
Yeah, this one.
So this board will go for connection. Then you know they take good cooling, so you know we use this one. Then you will set up.
You can hold.
Then you take here the setup.
I even have video. I have video on it. How to do. Yeah, I have video. I beat the back. It did like this. 1, 2. That's power, right?
Yeah.
1, 1, 2. And that be here. 1, 2. That be for power. So you go bring your from the socket, the wall socket. You go bring the light to 1. Then you go bring the neutral to 2. So this be light, this be neutral. Then 3 and 4 is the sensor. 3 and 4, that be the black cable. That one then connect them already. Then we have 5 and 6.
That's the heating.
That's the heating. So now you go take short wire B. That short wire you go take join from 1 to 5. You get some short wire B.
Like you go tap out.
So from the wire you take connect here, you go take small wire B, then you go take Adam. Sorry, that be number 1. You go take Adam number 1. And the screwdriver.
So that's all.
I said 1, 2, 5. Where's my lesson? The bulb now.
The bulb.
So this one is just something quick. So I'm wiring the STC 1000. Okay. Yeah. So my wires are tight. And then this one will go to my sockets. So now I'm left with the bulb. So let's see, I'm using this. Okay, so this is my heater. So I'm saying one wire will come to 6. This is number 6. Okay. I need to open more. Okay. So the second wire from the bulb, because I looped number 1, that means the second one must to join number 2. Because I looped number 1, now the neutral from the bulb will go to number 2. So number 2 is the red one. So I'm going to add it to the red one. Yeah, so you can look at the drawing. That's basically what I do. Let me. So basically this. So the live and neutral. This is my live, okay, which is the white wire. This is my live. Then the red one is my neutral. Okay, that's number 2. Now I looped number 1 to number 5. So number 1 to number 5. Is it clear?
Yes. Why the looping?
Okay, I'll explain it in a minute. Then the bulb has 2 wires. So I gave one of them to number 6, which is here, number 6. Then the other wire from the bulb will join number 2. So now I don't want to force this cable through the small hole. So I just added it to this one, which is the same number 2. Okay, so I'm going to power it and then I'll set it. Okay. I guess so. So I'm going to plug it. So I'm plugging it. And then I use this to hold it. Open. It is on now. It is on now. You see this light? It's showing you what is supposed to work. It is used to connect to control heater and then cooler. Heater and cooler. So in this case, I'm only using the heating side. I'm not using the cooler side. So this light means it's telling the cooler to start. Okay. So I want it to heat up to 37.8 before the bulb will go off. So I'm going to press and hold S. You see F1, you press S, and then you hold on, this S, okay, this F2, this F3, this F4, okay, so okay, I'm taking it to 37.8. So this 37.8, okay. F2, I'll make it 0.3. I'll explain all those things later. Okay, then F3 has to be the lowest, which is 0. Then F4 has to be 0. Yeah. So now, if I want to see the temperature, it will cut. You press up, it's 37.8. If you want the temperature gap between the up and the down, you press down, you get this. So I think that was quick, but at least they saw how to. Now let me see. Now the temperature around the sensor is 26.4. Let me see if I can increase it to, I need a hot surface. So okay, so because the sensor is now hot, it is increasing. When it gets to 37.8, it's supposed to cut. It will take some time. I'll pick later. Okay, so it's about to go off. When you're ready to we can start. So today we have the STC 3028 right here. Should I come closer?
Yes.
Yeah, so STC 3028. Okay, it's written right here. It has 4 buttons. It has a display for temperature, display for humidity, the light on top here to indicate whether your heater is on or off, and also if your humidity is on or off, this blue light will turn on. All right, this is how the diagram looks like. Okay, it is a 110 to 220 volts. Okay, 12 24 volts do not apply here. Okay, so they are just there. So it's this one that is ticked. Okay, so it's 220 volts all the way to 110 volts. Okay, so you can power it with any of this voltage in this range. So it's STC 3028. Okay, it's control temperature, and then to control humidity. Okay, if you were in our old lessons, you know the meaning of temperature, you know the meaning of humidity. Okay, now relative humidity, we are going to use 6 and 7 to control humidity, and then temperature we'll use 8 and 9. All right, so let's see how we are going to wire them. All right, now every device needs power to work. Okay, every device needs power to work. So let's say you have your wall socket. Okay, this is my wall socket. All right, the socket has what, 3 holes or 3 ports, and this is a switch. Now let's say this is live, and then this is neutral. Okay, this hole is live, this hole is neutral. Okay, we are going to bring the 2 wires, live and neutral, for the device itself to work. Okay, so you are going to get your wire live. Okay, I like to bring the live to number 2. Okay, and then let me use I have 2 colored markers. Are my viewers still there?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use red for my live. Okay, and then I'm going to use black for my neutral. I'm going to pull another wire from here to here. Okay, when I get here, I'm going to jump over it. Just to show you that this wire is not connected to the red one, it's jumping over it. So there are 2 separate wires. The red is my live, N is my neutral. Okay, now you have to take a short wire. We call it a jumper cable. Jumper cable. Okay, and we are going to loop it. So we have wire from here, from 2 to 6, and then I'll cut another short cable again and connect from 6 to 8. You get me? So all these things are live. All the red you are seeing, they are all red.
Will it work when you interchange the live and the neutral?
You have to follow the pattern of the wiring, and then when you do that correctly, when you get here, you can interchange and it will still work. Okay, or if the person is asking if your live is number 1 and your neutral is number 2, will it still work? Yes, but you have to follow the pattern. Okay, so let me finish it and then we'll come back to this question. So remember, we'll come back to it. Now, do you understand up to this point? Monica, if you understand, that means it's clear. You are. So now we are done with the plan, the foundation. Okay, now your relative humidity, it has to control a humidifier. Okay, it has to control a humidifier. Where can I get a humidifier? Okay,
Just remove it. Just remove it.
I should remove it. Okay. Then I think that. I'll need heater too. So this is a humidifier, okay? A humidifier. It produces. So your humidifier takes 2 wires, okay? Your humidifier takes 2 wires. Now I'm going to give, the humidifier, I told you everything needs live and neutral for it to work. So where will we pick the live and neutral from? So I'm going to give one of the wires to number 7, okay? Then I'll give the second wire, okay, to neutral, which is number 1. All right. Now the symbol over here is like, okay, those of you who will buy the STC 3028, this is how the symbol is. So they are acting like a switch. They are acting like a switch. So when the controller tells it to close, it is picking live from here, and then it will flow to 7. So 7 is also a live. It's not neutral, it's live. That's one of the mistakes most of you do. Okay, so it is allowing the flow to continue. So if the switch closes, then it means 7 is also live. Now Monica, tell me, if the switch closes, will 9 be live or neutral?
Live.
It will be live. Okay, so if I say that I have my humidifier here, let's say my humidifier, okay, this is my humidifier. If I have my, is it clear? If I have my humidifier here, and I say that I'm giving 1 wire to number 7, should it be a red line or a black line?
Red.
Red, because the flow is following. So red. Okay. Red. Let me use short dashes. Good. So now I have satisfied the life for the humidifier. It's left with what?
Neutral.
The neutral. Good. So I'm going to use black pen. Now the neutral, where do you think I can go and pick neutral from to connect to this?
1.
1, exactly, because 1 is neutral. Okay, so it's going to be like this. So since I said everything needs live and neutral to work, is this satisfied?
Yeah.
Yes, because it has gotten its live and it has gotten its neutral. Okay, so anywhere along the cable, the black line is neutral. Okay, so if I push the cable into the hole, this is a small, these are the holes we are talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can call it ports. Okay, so this is how the port is. You unscrew and then it opens up, then push your cable inside. You see? So if I am to, let's look here. If I am to push 2 cables into the small hole, it might be difficult. Okay, so I can let 1 cable go, then anywhere along the cable I can just do what?
Peel the cable.
Yes, part of it. Then I add this one's own to it. Is it well understood? Any question? Yes, if you understand, let me know, or double tap on the screen. All right, so this is how we connect the humidifier. So let me write fire, humidifier. Okay, now what other load is to this?
Heater.
Heater. Good. So this is a very big heater, 500 watts. No, this is 400 watts. 400 watts. Those of you doing 1000 eggs, 700 eggs and above, you can use this beautiful 400 watts. What's the price? Very, very low price. 400 watts. Okay.
55.
So 55 cedis, 55. You know. All right. So now this is my heater. That's what is going to produce heat for my eggs. Okay. This is going to produce heat for my eggs. So I'm going to represent it with this. Okay, so this is heater. Okay, good. So the heater has how many terminals?
2.
2 terminals. Okay, 2 terminals. And I said everything needs what and what to work.
Live
And neutral. Exactly. So everything needs live and neutral. So this heater needs live and neutral to work. Where should we pick the live from?
1. Sorry. 8 and 9.
9. Good. So we'll pick the live from 9. Okay. So that when the controller tells it it's time, let the heater come on, then to close the bridge, then the when the heat is too much, the controller will say open the bridge, then to open, then the light will not flow again. Okay, so neutral will flow, but light will not flow, so the heater will not work. Okay, now the heater needs what? Neutral to work. Where can we pick it from?
1. But
So we can pick it from 1 because 1 is neutral. But the hole is what?
Small.
Good. The hole or the port is small, so we don't want to force plenty cables there. So what do? We peel parts and then we connect. Is this easy? Understood?
yeah.
Yeah, we'll move into the practicals very soon so that you can understand better. So basically, this is how we wire the STC 3028, whose main job is to what? Control temperature and control humidity. Now, if you are someone that is using it, it's not compulsory to use fire and heater. If yours is just to use the heater, fine, you can use the heater and then forget about humidifier. Okay, if yours is to use it for humidifier only, you can forget about the heater and then use it for humidifier alone. So let's say you want to use it for only the heater. So what does that mean? That means humidifier must go. The humidifier will pick its neutral from here, and then the humidifier will pick its light from where?
The 7.
7. Okay. Now, because you are not using the heater, you don't need to connect 6 to 8 anymore. Because you are not using the heater side. So if you are use it for only humidifier, then you just do your neutral to number 1, live to number 2, you loop to number 6, then you do your own thing, then you forget the 8 and 9. Well understood? Okay, so now back to the question someone asked. So this is going like this, and then this is going, and this is like this. Okay, so this is the complete wiring, right? Now, if you cover here, okay, the person who asked about the polarity, whether if you turn the neutral to be this and this live to be that, will it still work? The answer is yes. Yours is to follow this wiring from here going. Make sure you follow it. Then you'll be left with these 2 cables. Okay, so these 2 cables, either you make this one live and make this one neutral, or this one neutral and this one light, it doesn't matter, it will work. You get it? So I'm repeating it. Yours is to make sure that you've done the way it is, you've done it. Okay, then your two cables that are coming to your power source, it will not matter whether you do it like this or you turn it and do like this, it will work. Okay, good. So any more questions? If not, can we do the practicals? Okay, so let me set up, stay tuned, let me set up, and then we'll do the practical. So you can come and show me. Yeah, you can video me as I clear. So last time we did this one. Those of you who were not around, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch the old videos. Okay, I'm cutting it. So I have my this. You look at the screwdriver. The screwdriver.
No, it's there.
Hey, screwdriver. Okay. If you like, you can zoom. I should give it to you.
No, that's it.
This one, check down the rubber I brought me. So put this on now, put that on. Good. So screwdriver. So you are welcome to MyKit videos, MyKit channel, where we show you how to use various devices. Okay, now I'm going to be using this as my heater, so I want to set it up. It's just a simple lamp holder. It's a simple lamp holder. And my arms moving now. I'm going to be using this as my what? Heater. My students don't like talking. Hmm. How many of you have changed simple light bulb in your houses before? My viewers, how many of you have changed simple bulb at your home before?
Bright Pokemon said greetings, Mr. Cyril.
Oh, greetings. I greet you all. How are you, say? You're welcome. Okay. So I'm going to be using this as my... Yeah. Then, Monica, let me have a humidifier. Okay. So I'll be using this as my humidifier. Okay.
You want water?
Do I want water?
Water for you, liquid.
No. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So there's my power supply. So guys, just what we learned, okay? What we learned, we are coming to do it here. So as I said, I'm going to use red as my life, okay? To my supply, red as my life, black as my neutral, okay? So we said in our video that our life will go to where?
Number 2.
Okay, number 2. So I'm going to peel it. Okay. And then if you remember number 2, we said we are going to connect a short wire so depending on the wattage of your load, you know the type of wires to buy. Okay, so short wires like this, and I'm going to do it like this. Where's the other short wire? So where is here mini? This one, I'm going to make it smaller like this. Okay, long, short. Then I'm going to join this to this. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
So after joining it, then I'll cut it. Okay. These wires are very hard. I'm going to use let me use these wires. Okay, they are softer. So for demonstration purpose, I'm going to I'm going to join them like this. Okay. Then I'm going to cut this too. Then make this one shorter. You will know why it's shorter. Okay. So if you remember, we said life from our is coming like this. This will reduce this. Then tie it to this. Okay. And tidy the needle, the wires well. You tidy them. And then I'm going to push it into port what? 2. So you unscrew port 2. As you unscrew, the hole opens up. Can you see port 2? Is it opening up? So this is number 2. Okay. So make sure your wires go inside well. So this is port 2. And tighten it well. Okay. So this is port 2. Now we said from port 2 to port 6. Okay. So this is number 6. So I'm opening up number 6. Okay, and then I'll put this into number 6. Are you able to capture it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then from port 6 to port 8. So I'm going to put this to port 8. So this is 8. The best is to use that fork thing, but we don't have that now. So I'm just going to wrap the wire around it. Okay. Then this is the second wire from the heater. Okay. So this is originally the heater you are supposed to use, but we are using bulb to demonstrate so that when the heater comes on, you would easily see it. So if you remember, we said port 7, is it live or neutral?
Live.
Good. So the live wire from the bulb will come to port 7. Okay. Port 7. So live will go to port 7. Okay. And then the neutral from the bulb has to join neutral, which is port 2. But the hole is too small for me to add more wires. So I'm going to what? Cut part of. I'm going to cut part of this. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to cut part of this. Good. So have you seen how I've peeled part of it? And then I'll add the neutral wire from the bulb to this. Okay. All right. Good. This came off. I'm going to push it back. Okay, now, so this is it. Okay, the heater, port 7, and then neutral. Right, now the humidifier. So this is the red cable from my humidifier. I'm going to make it long so that I can wrap it around. Okay, then tighten. Okay, and then this is the neutral of my humidifier, which is supposed to be a black wire. But pardon me, I'm going to use white this time. You know where the masking tape is? It's sorry, the insulation tape.
The last one. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to use this insulation tape to tape it nicely. Okay, this for demonstration purpose. This also comes in like this. Are my viewers with me?
Yeah.
So with this, you will not get any shocks. So now, the red from the humidifier, where did we say it to go to? 9. Number 9.
But it still doesn't change anything, does it? When you put your heater at 7.
7 is the humidity.
No. Yes.
So we've changed it.
Humidity is
7.
7. Yeah, so this is 7. Sorry, so this 7. I have to
That's why
connect.
you put the heater.
Oh. Hey, my students. My students. Come on. Come on. The heater is supposed to be at degrees Celsius. So I beg you. The heater is supposed to be at
9.
9. Hey, and my viewers didn't correct me. Okay, so the red from the humidifier comes to where?
7.
7. And then the neutral from the humidifier goes to
1.
1. Good. But you remember,
The hole is small.
the hole is small, so we are going to add it to
The
this.
cable.
Okay. Now we are going to tape this nicely. And ta-da, we are done. So let's go over the wiring to see if we are correct before we power it. So we have red, which is our life, coming to number 2. Then we have number 2 to number 6. And then we have number
to
6
8.
to number 8. Okay, 6 to 8. Then now we take our heater. Our heater has 2 wires. One wire from the heater comes to 9, and then the other wire from the heater goes to 1. Okay, now you take our humidifier. The life from our humidifier goes to number 7, and then the other wire from the humidifier goes to 1. Okay, this is the sensor, so I'm going to see if I can cover, and then we power it. Okay, so I want to set it up in a way before we power. So I'm coming there too, so that we go with the settings. Okay. So you have to make sure your wires are well covered to avoid any shorts. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to plug it in. Is it on?
Yes.
Okay. So when it's 8, it means my sensor was not connected well. So this is how it is. Okay. Now this red light means your heater should be on. This blue light means your humidifier is on. Okay. Now my sensor is not fitted well. Okay. So now let's say you want to set your temperature to go off at 37.8. So I'm going to press and hold the up button, which is, I'm going to press and hold this. First of all, let me get the humidifier off. So the humidity up. Set it up. I don't want my heater to stay on for long, so I've turned it off. Okay, so now let's say I want to set my heater to 37.8. That's the upper temperature. Okay, this is how we set the upper temperature. Okay, I want the upper temperature to be 37.8. So I'm going to press and hold this. Okay, then one down. Well, whilst it's blinking, you use this to go up, or you use this to come down. Okay, so I'm going to use it to go up. 37.8. 37.8. So this is 37.8. All right. Now I want to set the lower temperature to 37.5. So to do that, you press and hold this one, the one up. Press and hold. When it's blinking, you remove your finger, then you press and take it to 37.5. 37.5. Okay, good. So if you want to check if what you did was correct. If you press the down button, one down, you should see the temperature at which you set the upper temperature. Then if you should press this one, you should see the lower temperature. Okay, so in the same way, the humidity, if you want to set, you use the arrow down to set the upper humidity number, then you use the arrow up to set the lower humidity number. All right, so basically this is how to set it. I cannot get the sensor to read a higher temperature so that you would see the temperature at which it cuts. But just like the STC 1000 that I showed you, those of you who were here at the beginning.
We cover it or something.
No, if you cover
It works.
Yes. So yes, I'm done with today's lessons. If anyone has any question, you can ask. We are wrapping up because I'm getting so many calls. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for watching. Kindly follow us if you haven't followed yet, and we have a WhatsApp group where we discuss more of this. All right, so join our WhatsApp group, inbox us with your phone number, and then we'll add you to the group. So if still no questions, then it's a wrap up. Bye.
Bye.